The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 29. Lo, this only have I found, that God had made man upright.
God made man upright. You understand? Like for instance, if you have a little boy that decides to put on his mama high heels, what you supposed to do to that little boy? Huh? I'm asking a man. I'm not talking to you, woman. I'm asking a man. If a little boy decides to put on his mama high heels, what we supposed to do?
Beat him. I got it.
You change his mind. You understand? Discipline is not harm. That's what's wrong with this type of lifestyle. They don't like discipline. Discipline takes men to put things into perspective. You understand? We see a little boy put on his mama high heel. You hit him by, hey, boy, you don't wear that. That's not for boys. You want to wear something? Wear my boots. Wear my shoes. You understand? Because why? Read it again.
Lo, this only have I found, that God had made man upright.
God made man upright. Meaning when he made man, he made a man to love a woman. He made a woman to love a man. But what happens throughout life?
But they have sought out many inventions.
They seek out many inventions. They say, well, I can feel how I want to feel. Well, my man, can a pedophile say the same thing? They feel how they want to feel. If they want to,
I'll kill you.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I will kill you.
If a person that lives in that same-sex lifestyle says, I'm doing this because I want to live how I want to live, I want to like who I want to like, I want to be how I want to be, then in all actuality, people that say that they are pedophiles, they should have that same right.
No. I get what you're saying. Like
you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So we look at one thing like, oh my God, no, you're not supposed to do that. But we don't look at the other thing the same way. God don't want a grown up being with a child. God don't want a man being with a man. It is what it is. You understand? We all know about sterilization. We all know about Planned Parenthood and birth control. What's the biggest sign of birth control nowadays? The homosexual lifestyle. Because ain't no life coming out of that. And in all actuality, there are more suicides between people in that lifestyle than a regular lifestyle. There are more, guess who's the biggest domestic violence violators in any relationship?
I get it, the same sex because they feel like they could do it.
No, it's not just the same sex. It's lesbians. They have the highest rate of domestic violence among any couple in America.
Because they assume men are just hyper aggressive and they want to mimic that, and that leads to them doing that with each other.
Exactly. Because they're not men. You understand?
Trying to assume what they think we are.
What's your name?
I'm Shannon.
Shannon? Now, Shannon, come see. We all, how old are you?
32.
32, all right, I'm 38. So look, with me and Shannon talking, right? There's a low level of violence here. There's a threat of violence anytime men talk. So you know what we tend to do? We tend to talk respectfully to each other.
That's why I get.
Because I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want you to disrespect me. That's why, Shannon, when we talk to people, we use this. I never said her lifestyle was out of order. God did, though. I never said that you sought out many wicked inventions, but God did, though. You understand? I never said no. We never said any of this. We just read it out of a book.
That's it.
And people get offended. Well, I don't believe in that book. But why you so offended then?
Truth hurts.
You understand? It does. But that type of hurt is the only hurt that's going to change our situation. Hebrews 13:4. We're going to start with the family first. You married? You married? Now, Shannon, I'm going to ask you, be a man, my man.
I got you. What you got?
Do you got a girlfriend or do you got a wife?
I got a wife.
Married legally?
Well, on the way.
See? You see? Come on, Shannon. Look. Now, I understand you going toward that. But that's why I said be a man and tell me, do you got a girlfriend or a wife?
Girlfriend.
So that means
but she great wife, though. Like, it's wife vibes. Like, that's where it's going.
So why you don't pay the little $50, get your Justice of the Peace certificate, and get married?
I want her to experience something that she got her heart set on. I want to bring that to
I'm going to show you something statistically.
Now, I got
statistically,
what you
Shannon.
say. Let's go. argument for this one.
Statistically.
All right.
Big marriages, big weddings, often end between 3 and 5 years.
Right.
But those justice of the peace marriages be damn near a
Now,
lifetime.
that's cool. But we're doing that, the paperwork for who?
For us. Because the powers that be said that.
Right. I'm not worrying about the powers that be. If
Yes,
it's
you do.
from God.
Yes, you do.
If
You want to know
that-
why? You want to know why? Give me Romans 13. And I'm going to show you something.
All right, let's
I'm going to show you something because I got to go to the Bible for it. Because Shannon.
That's receipts.
Because Shannon. You pay bills, right?
Right.
When you signed that lease, that was white man paperwork, right?
I didn't sign that lease. There's ways to get around if you don't want to do that.
Who signed the lease?
I can't get into all of that. But
Okay.
You can do
all right.
what you want.
All right. You got a
I get
job?
what you're saying? Yep.
You got a job or you work for yourself? Which one?
No, I got a job.
Okay.
And I work for myself.
Okay. So do you have a legal LLC?
Yes.
Okay, so that was white man paperwork.
Yeah, that's one.
That was white man paperwork.
I'm selective
when
on
you,
it, though.
When you hold on. When
got
you go and get that check, when they pay you, that's white man paperwork.
Right.
When you wanted to get that cell phone, you had to file white man paperwork.
Right.
Wait.
one for you,
If
though.
somebody hurt your girlfriend, your wife, or your child, and you file that police report,
Right.
that's white man paperwork.
Right.
Now hold on. Romans 13.
The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 1.
Bring it on.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. Read.
For there is no power but of God.
Because you're right. You said what that mean for us if it's coming from God.
Right.
Watch this.
The powers that be are ordained of God.
So when the white man says you got to get paperwork, because look, Shannon, let's say you're not married, but you say I'm married in my mind.
Right.
Right?
Spiritually.
And then you die.
Okay.
What does your girlfriend get?
Whatever you can put in the will and get it legally.
So now you need white man paperwork for that.
Right.
So you'll get white man paperwork. Look, how much a will costs?
Shit, under 100.
Wrong.
Less than that?
Wrong. No.
More?
Yes.
A will?
I have a will.
I'm a military guy, so we.
So me too. What you mean?
Yeah, it's not a
What you mean?
What are you saying about the marriage, though? That's what I want to get. Have you ever not done one thing that was not through the white man and still got a good review for
We're
it?
not talking about other things. We're talking about marriage.
No,
We're talking about one thing, marriage. Because wait a minute.
You married?
A will, yes.
How long you been
legally?
married?
15 years.
Before
Solid.
you were married, were you solid? That's what I'm saying.
No, I was a whoremonger. I was smashing everybody. What the hell you mean?
So you can't knock nobody if I'm not at
Yes,
that
I
point?
can because I repented. I changed. Yes, I'm God.
Right.
Yes, I'm God. That's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem, Shannon. You're not looking at your own brother like he God. I look at you like you God.
But
But now I'm correcting you. Now I'm correcting you, and now you offended. Didn't we just say that about the girl? Read it again.
That's what I'm saying.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of God.
Now I want you to get Tobit 7 about the marriage papers.
All right. Bring it out.
Oh, whoa.
Where the book come from?
Whoa. Now where the book come from? The book come from your people.
Right.
The book come from your people. Solomon, give me Song of Solomon 1 and 5. Hold on, no, let's see where the book came from. Because now I'm going to say, oh, that's the white man book. But how come the white man got a judgment coming to him in this book?
Right.
Why is Christ a black man in the Bible if it's the white man book?
Right.
Why? Come on, Shannon, you ain't supposed to be like that, bro. I thought we was partners. I thought we was cool. I thought we was supposed to be something.
You ain't got to yell at me to talk.
Look, I'm not yelling at you, I'm yelling at everybody.
Let me get the microphone.
Everybody got it. No.
That's what I'm
You want a mic now? Go study the Bible and come back and teach.
Study the Bible?
Go study the Bible and come back and teach. What you study?
Study.
What you study? What you study? What you study?
You like
What you study?
understanding.
Tell me what you
If you
study.
was really from God, you would be trying to do more than
Tell me what you
doing.
study.
It's cool, bro.
Tell me what you study.
Stay blessed.
We could converse about whatever. You want to talk about Egypt?
Want to talk about
Etymologies?
I'm not worried
Oh,
about
come
that.
on. Now you want to
Now
talk
you
about
wanna
words.
talk about that.
Battling the stripes of words. That ain't got nothing to do with you not taking that woman as a wife.
Right.
A legal wife. Like the Bible said to do. Read. Legal wife. Because if you die, that woman don't get nothing.
Bring it out.
She don't get nothing. She take anything to court. The court gonna say, well, were you legally married to him? No. Well, I'm sorry, man, but we can't do anything for you. Your family, even if your family hate her, They gotta get all of your stuff. She gotta fight with your family that don't like her for everything in your estate.
Right.
Now, what kind of man gonna do something to the woman they love like that?
Teach.
Who gonna do something to the woman they love like that?
Right.
I would never do that to the woman I love. Ever. You get a pound, my man.
That's what I'm saying.
You get a pound.
My own
There's
brother.
germs. Read.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Let's see who wrote the book.
I am black,
I am black.
but comely.
Solomon said I'm black and beautiful.
Right.
So who wrote Song of Solomon? Solomon. Give me Jeremiah 14:2.
Bring it
Come
on.
on. Now, who wrote the book? Everything was all good until we start correcting our people. But if we don't correct our people, that's why we got YNs out here.
Right.
If we don't correct our people, that's why we got baby mamas and baby daddies out here.
Right.
If we don't correct our people, that's why they got Baton Rouge having one of the highest STD rates in the state.
Right.
In the country, really.
Right.
You understand? If we don't, that's why Baton Rouge got highest murder rates in the country. You understand? We got Jackson, New Orleans, Baton Rouge. Them in the top 5 of being the murder capitals of all of the cities in the states.
Right.
But yet we don't want to correct nobody.
Teach.
If we don't correct nobody, all this stuff keeps on cycling. Nothing ever happens, no solutions, no nothing. He asked me, how do we solve the problems, right? I went to marriage and he don't want that. I went right to marriage. Give me Hebrews 13:4 again.
Bring it out.
I went right to marriage. How do we stop the slavery in our neighborhoods? How do we stop the hatred among one another? By actually providing families.
Right.
By providing families.
Right.
Because in the 60s and in the 50s, we were seeing a lot of black families, right? Then in the 70s, they gave us cocaine. They gave us heroin. They gave us dope. And by the time the 80s came, they gave us crack. Then in the 90s, they gave us gangster rap. And by the time all of them decades that went past, now we in a position where we got more baby mamas and baby daddies than we do have husbands and wives.
Teach.
We got more black young men that grow up having their coach as a father figure than their actual father.
Make it play.
We grow up with more black men not growing up with a 2-parent household to get that mental stability that they need because mom and daddy don't live together.
Right.
Or my brother, me and him got different daddies. His daddy treat him a lot better than my daddy treat mine. You understand? Hebrews 13:4.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4.
Bring it on.
Marriage is honorable in all.
God said marriage is honorable. Not boyfriend and girlfriend. Marriage is honorable. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
And the bed, whatever you as a married couple want to do with your wife, that's y'all business. You understand? Read.
But whoremongers,
which is what I used to be before I got married. Read.
and adulterers.
And adulterers, which was what I used to be before I got married. Read.
God will judge.
There's judgments for that. That's why there's STDs.
Right.
That's why there's child support court.
Right.
That's why there's baby mama drama.
Right.
Because you didn't make her a wife, you made her a mother before you made her a wife.
Bring it on.
And now she in defense mode between the whole world. Now she gotta be mama, daddy, the worker, the breadwinner, and take care of the house.
Right.
Then the men gonna do the same thing. Be mama and daddy, the breadwinner, and work and take care of the house and everything. You understand? That's the first solution to the problem in the black community.
Right.
Make families again. Make families. Give me Leviticus 19:17. Because we think that when we brothers, you got brothers? You got brothers? You got brothers? If your brother start tripping, you gonna talk to him soft? Hell no, you like, man, what the hell wrong with you, boy?
Right.
Man, you tripping. Why? Because you my brother. And I want to see you do something better than what you're doing right now.
Right.
You better than what you're doing. So I'm wrong because I talk with passion and want my brother to be better than what he is.
Right.
I'm wrong because I see the God in the black man that he don't see in himself. I'm wrong for that. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Bring it on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You know what hatred for your brother is? Knowing your brother doing something wrong and you let him go.
Right.
Because all of y'all were siblings, all of y'all were brothers. If your brother got into some BS and got messed up, shot or arrested or put in the hospital, what your mama gonna say?
Well, you were.
Where the hell was you at?
Right.
Where was you when he was out there doing that foolishness? She gonna fuss at you. So if we don't look out for our brothers, God gonna punish us.
That's right.
Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Rebuke means to correct your neighbor, and a lot of black men don't like correction.
That's it.
A lot of black men don't like correction. We had to get corrected. I was living a wrong life, and now I'm living a right life because I'm following what the scriptures say.
Right.
You understand? We done looked into everything. We done looked into Egypt. We done looked into Africa, because I done been to Africa, and all they worship is that.
Right.
I done been in the military. We done already done politics. We done already done everything everybody trying to do. The one thing we as a people never try to do is to actually know that we the Israelites of the Bible and do what the Bible said to do.
That's right.
That's the one thing we ain't never tried. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
We not supposed to allow our brothers to sin. If it's going against God, we not supposed to allow that. Just like you would not allow your little brother to do something that go against what your mama wouldn't accept.
Right.
You understand? It's the same exact thing. But because we so separate as a people, we don't see this as a family bond.
Bring it out.
We don't see this as a family bond. We see this as another nigga trying to tell me what I'm doing.
Right.
You damn right. Because who else gonna tell you?
Bring it out.
Who else gonna tell you? It ain't gonna be most of the men out here. They scared of young people now. Am I lying? Am I lying? I ain't messing with them little young boys out there, man. Them little young boys out there tripping.
Right.
They not doing it. Somebody gonna have to do it. You understand? Read.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Avenge means to get revenge on somebody. Payback. We're supposed to be looking at payback from them that took our people and put us in slavery. That's who we're supposed to get the payback from, not from our own brother. You understand? Read.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
1 John 5:3. We're supposed to love our neighbor as ourselves. Sometimes love is not hard. Sometimes love ain't soft. Sometimes love come in the form of an ass whooping from a parent.
That's right.
Sometimes. You understand? Right. Yeah, you're putting a hurting on them, but it's because you love them that you're doing it.
That's right.
All love.
All love.
You understand what I'm saying? 1 John 5:3. Let's see what love according to the Bible is. How we supposed to love our brothers.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3.
Bring it on.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
So if I love my brother, you know what I'm gonna make sure my brother doing? Keeping God's commandments.
Right.
One of the biggest ones is marriage.
Right.
Making sure that we marry in our own race. Making sure that we marry our women and raise up families and then actually teach them what they supposed to do.
Right.
That's what we supposed to do. That's love.
Right.
That's love.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is all the same people.
Right.
We all the same people. The only thing that's different, when the boat dropped us off, the captives spoke English. When the boat dropped them off, the captives spoke Spanish.
Right.
That's it. We all come from Africa. We all the nation of Israel. We was all part of the sub-Saharan slave trade. That was all of us. You understand? That's what's gonna smooth over things in our neighborhood.
Right.
Correcting these young men. Correcting these young women. Actually putting things in place so that we can come together for a change.
Right.
We got mission for missing persons. How many? I know a lot of people in the Army. I don't know not one of them looking for a missing person. I know y'all see it on social media all the time. Help me find my daughter. Help me find my son. Who out there looking for him? You could bet these men in purple and gold looking for them.
That's right.
We do that all the time. Stop smoking cigarettes. We do that all the time. You understand? We got community cleanups where we actually go to the different parts of the community.
Right.
And clean them up.
Right.
Because a lot of our people don't give a damn. Look at that big ass dumpster over there. Trash piled outside the dumpster.
Right.
But yet we get mad when white people come and gentrify our neighborhood.
Right.
We get mad. Why they coming up in here? Why they doing that? What? We get it. We get it. Oh, we get it. We do more than you could ever think of. I'm not even offended.
I'm gonna go get it right now.
You go get it right now then. Because I'm not offended. You can look online and you can see us doing the work of the Lord.
That's right.
If we wasn't out here doing anything teaching, he wouldn't be out here. You wouldn't be out here if we wasn't teaching. You would be going to the store, buying on God's Sabbath day, smoking your cigarette, going about your business.
Right.
You would not care about anything else in your neighborhood.
Right.
But now when we care about it, 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 now everybody else will come out the woodwork.
Right.
Now we will come out the woodwork when we don't care. We all care about our neighborhood. You understand? We do this.
Right.
We go out to the neighborhoods. We go from country to country.
Right.
We go to Africa and teach the people.
Right.
We go to Asia and teach the people.
Right.
We go to the islands and teach the people.
Right.
We got congregations all over the states right now teaching the people.
Right.
From Atlanta to LA, we teaching the people.
Right.
All of us at the same time. One mind, one spirit.
That's it.
You understand?
Right.
This is what men of the Lord are supposed to do. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah 30 and 20.
Bring it on.
We follow what the Bible actually says to do. Scripture for scripture. You want to know why? Because at one time, we was blind to this truth.
Right.
We was blind to what we should and should not do. Now we know better. And now we telling our brothers to do better.
That's right.
Some ain't gonna listen. Okay, that's fine. Some will listen. Okay, that's fine. You understand?
That's right.
The scripture said you got to become as a little child.
Right.
Relearn everything. Think again. Humble yourself.
Right.
We had to humble ourselves.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20.
Bring it on.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
Don't we have the bread of adversity? Ain't it like we eating adversity? Every time you turn around, it's another young boy dead. Every time you turn around, it's another young boy in jail.
Teach.
Every time you turn around, it's another cop that killed us.
Right.
Every time you turn around, it's nothing but trash everywhere.
Bring it out.
Every time you turn around, we in the lowest neighborhoods.
Right.
We eat the bread of adversity. Read.
And the water of affliction.
And we get afflicted. Read.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Yet the teachers ain't gonna be removed into a corner. Why?
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Your eyes are gonna see your teachers.
That's right.
That's why brothers that came to the corner store just to get gas and see some crazy Negroes in purple.
Right.
Reading out the Bible, yelling at the top of their lungs. Because we the teachers.
That's right.
We the ones that's gonna defend the neighborhood.
Right.
We the ones that's gonna be out there day in and day out doing what we're supposed to do to uplift our people.
That's right.
Read.
And thine eyes shall hear a word behind thee.
And your eyes gonna hear a word behind you. If you hear a word behind you, you gotta be walking somewhere. That's why we on the streets. Read.
And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk you in it.
And you're gonna hear a word that says, this is the way, walk ye in it. This is the way of God, walk ye in it. You're supposed to get married to your woman, walk ye in it. You understand? You're supposed to marry your woman.
Right.
Walk ye in it. You're supposed to be the head of the household. Walk ye in it. You gotta have legal marriage papers. Walk ye in it.
Right.
You're supposed to take care of your kids. Walk ye in it.
Right.
You're not supposed to steal. Walk ye in it. You're supposed to love your neighbors. You love yourself. Walk ye in it. You're supposed to have control of your household. Walk ye in it. That's the word you're gonna hear. You wanna know why? Because that's the only thing that's gonna solve the problem in our neighborhood.
That's right.
If we walk in the laws and statutes of God.
Right.
That's what's gonna do it.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man.
That's right.
You were created to serve the man.
Right.
It ain't my fault if you picked the wrong man.
Right.
You understand? But a woman was made to listen to the direction of men.
Right.
Righteous men, mind you.
Right.
Not Negroes on the street, not YNs, not Pookies and Ray Rays,
Right.
not who cloned Tyrone.
Right.
You understand? We're supposed to actually be an example because we used to be. We used to be the example. We used to be the people that look to for direction. Now we just the people that people look to for entertainment.
Right.
Every time they see a tall black man, what's the first question they ask? You play basketball, bro? Why? Because a man tall, he got to entertain you.
Right.
You understand? Why? Because a man may be a little stocky, that he a bodybuilder or a football player. Why? Why is our only exit in life is to be a rapper?
Make it plain.
Now, Negroes just want to be content creators.
Make it plain.
They got little kids that's quitting school to be content creators.
Right.
You understand? Our lives are in shambles right now. In shambles. And we don't see it. Us as a people, we do not see it. Give me Isaiah 13. We're supposed to be way more than what we is right now. Is it Isaiah 13 or Ezekiel 13 about the comeliness and the garments and all of that stuff?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 13, get that. We're supposed to be a royal people. A king never gets ordered around by a queen.
That's right.
Ever. A king got control of his whole kingdom.
That's right.
And your kingdom start in your house.
That's right.
Because you by yourself ain't gonna come out here and take down this white man kingdom.
That's right.
They got other white people trying to take down this white man kingdom, and that's why they about to go to war.
That's right.
You understand? They about to go to war right now because somebody else trying to take down their kingdom. The hell you think they gonna do to us? Read that.
The book of Isaiah chapter 13 verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
He said he gonna make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's right.
You wanna know what kind of man that's gonna be? The man that's gonna keep the laws of God. Because everybody ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Everybody not gonna follow the laws of God.
That's right.
They gonna do what they feel like doing. And that's fine. There's a punishment for it. You're gonna die for it. You're gonna die doing what you want to do for yourself. Read.
Even a man than the golden wedge of a fir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
What is able to shake the heavens? What's able to move the whole earth? Nuclear destruction.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.